You're watching 2 Works For You at 10.
Good evening and thank you for choosing 2 Works For You. I'm Vincent Hill. We begin tonight with the latest on the coronavirus. Today, the State Department of Health reporting 4,108 new cases of the virus. That brings the total to more than 255,000 here in the state. 28 more Oklahomans have died, bringing the total number of deaths to 2,189 since the start of the pandemic. And as you just saw in the numbers, Oklahoma is nearing 2,200 coronavirus deaths. The virus doesn't discriminate, and some feel its impact more than others. For one Green Country woman, COVID turned her world upside down, but one man's generosity is helping her heal alongside countless others. 2 Works For You's Mason Morrow shows us Oklahoma's COVID-19 Remembrance Project.
I wanted to let people see.
Tiny wooden crosses painted white, side by side, lining a lawn behind Forest Park Christian Church.
I didn't want people to be a number.
Toby Gregory planted the first crosses outside his own front door.
A yard of crosses.
Over 1,000 crosses staked into his grass, standing court inside of his fence. Each one an Oklahoman killed by coronavirus.
I just couldn't fathom what was going on. I needed something tangible.
That was in October. Now COVID deaths in Green Country are nearly double.
And I just couldn't keep up because I didn't have room.
Gregory and 30 volunteers are growing his lawn memorial. Knees in grass, hammer in hand, 2,200 crosses for every life lost.
Not only does each cross represent a death, it represents a family that has lost someone. And it's been devastating. Some families have lost multiple people.
2 of the crosses that are here represent their lives.
Christy Young's mother and sister contracted the virus at the very same time.
My mother and my sister were both placed on ventilators on the same day, March 21st.
5 days later, Young's mom was gone.
Really didn't have a chance to mourn my mother because, you know, I had to call the ambulance for my dad, and he was placed on the same COVID unit as my mother had been.
Coronavirus took her father too. Now both are among thousands mourned, memorialized in a field of crosses, never to be forgotten.
I'm not alone. Somebody else out there, whether I know them or not, knows what I'm going through.
Reporting in Tulsa, Mason Morrow, 2 Works For You.
All right, Mason, thank you. Young says her sister was taken off a ventilator and is recovering. Gregory says they will add to the memorial every day another Oklahoman dies from COVID-19.